Welcome to Book Talk Tuesday. I have just been, actually, I'm in my hotel room right now. I've just finished my very first ever Nerd Camp. Teachers, if you've never heard of NerdCamp, it's basically a whole bunch of teachers, librarians, book enthusiasts. They all get together down here in Michigan. That's where I am. And Colby Sharp, who's a phenomenal teacher, educator, he's got a new book coming out with Donna Lynn Miller. He kind of edited and put together the Creativity Project, a book I've talked about on here before. He brings in all these amazing authors, and they're right there. And I'm so excited after this conference. It's honestly the best thing I've ever been to as an educator, as a teacher. I can't imagine not coming back year after year after year. I was so inspired. I was literally in kind of like a little bit of a distorted reality, not really realizing like how much of this is real. I met all these amazing authors that I so kind of like look up to, and I'm so inspired by them. I got to meet people. They talk to you like they're just like so down to earth. You get to go to all these different sessions that you want to go to, that you might even make up. And you don't have to go to anything you don't want to. You get to go wherever you want. You get to leave, in the middle of a session if you don't like it. You get to make up your own session if you want to talk about something, but you don't really know anything about it. Then you can just propose it and someone will come in and kind of help you with it. It's so neat. I've been to so many neat things. I've learned so much stuff. But honestly, one of the best things about it is I got a whole lot of books. Now, some of these books I bought, but some of them, the authors just gave them away to us for free. It's the most unbelievable thing. It's like you see them and they've got a stack of books and they're like, here, I'll just give you a free book. Oh yeah, I'll just sign it to you, Mrs. O'Brien. Sure, to Mrs. O'Brien, and they just sign it and they give it to you for free. It's insane. So behind me, I've set up all the books that I've got. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm driving back to Ontario to my parents' place tomorrow morning. But I don't have room for this in my suitcase on the way back to Saskatchewan. So I think I'm going to have to buy a whole new suitcase because I only brought a carry-on. And I think I'm going to have to pack them in there and then somehow get them back to Saskatchewan because I don't even know what I'm going to do because I can't live without them and I need them all right now. Even though I can't read them all right now, I need them all right now. I'm not going to really book talk a whole lot to you today. I'm just going to show you some really neat things that might be coming out soon, or some new things, or some things I've kind of discovered. And you kind of have to wait for me for the book talk because I haven't really read many of these. I've read a few of them and I might show you those ones first. But I'm just really excited and I really want to share that with everyone. So here we go. Look at this behind me. This is crazy. I've actually got over 50 new books. My husband is going to watch this tomorrow morning and he's going to freak out because he's going to think that, I buy a lot of books all the time and I can't stop. And he's, he gets a little bit kind of annoyed because I can't stop buying books and he's going to say something for sure. A couple really neat discoveries I made while I'm here. Books I didn't know about and I honestly haven't read them, but I am so excited to read these ones. They're called science comics. This one is Coral Reefs, but I got so many books, I don't even know where they are. Somewhere here, there's one about dinosaurs, and there's one about rockets. And they are actually like graphic novels, but they're really science-based. So they've got real information into them, but they've got characters. It's kind of like a narrative, nonfiction, graphic novel type thing. I got to meet the authors, a husband and wife team. They're so nice and so cool. And so I'm really excited about these ones. I wish I could find, I see them. Okay, they're way over on this one's way over on the other side. This was the first one I got and like they signed it for me. I got to show you because I'm totally like nerding out that they signed it and they made a little, doodle and everything. Super cool. Another thing I discovered, I'm really excited to show these to my students in the fall. These are hazardous tales and they're kind of they're like historical fiction, but again, guess what they are? Graphic novels. So engaging, so neat for me to learn about different things in history, but also get the picture content and support and everything like that. So I got a whole bunch of those because I'm super excited. This is by Nathan Hale, and I got to meet him too, and he signed one for me, and it was so cool, and I'm so excited. Another thing I'm super excited about is, let me just see here if I've got the right one. I got Catherine Applegate's book 1 of Endling. I've been looking forward to reading this. I haven't gotten a copy yet, so I got to pick that one up. It's really something I really want to read. It's apparently only the first book in the series. And I also got the latest and greatest one here of Liesl Shirtliff's Grump. She also wrote Red, like she does Fractured Fairy Tales, the one with Jack, kind of a Jack and the Beanstalk one. Really neat. I got Engine Nerds by Jarrett Lerner, who I also got to meet. I told him this was for my class because I know what our read out loud, or I know what our one school, one book is going to be, and I thought this might be a neat tie-in. I don't know if I can give that away, so I'm not going to say anything. However, he wrote, "To Mrs. O'Brien's readers, keep reading, keep dreaming, and stay nerdy." Super cool. So I'm really excited about that one. I can't talk about it anymore. I'm going to run out of time here, but I promise I'll keep updating you as the weeks go on. I got to join a really neat group of other teachers and educators who get copies. Get this, like if you know me at all, you're going to know that I'm absolutely freaking out right now. But they get copies of books before they're published. They're called ARCs, or they're like early copies of early reading copies, and they pass them around, and we send them all to each other. We review them and promote them, and they said I could be in their group. So anyways, I'm going to start getting these books that are even published, and I'm going to be able to share them with you, and I'm so excited. I don't have words. I don't have words for how amazing this trip is. Thank you, Colby Sharp, for putting it on. It's unbelievable. I think I'm going to write him a letter. I'm so excited about it. I haven't really slept for a few days because I've been too excited to sleep. I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight because I'm going to stay up reading books all night before, I eventually drift off to sleep. So maybe that's what you're going to do tonight too. Grab a book, snuggle into your bed, and read. Happy reading.
Love is ablaze, I saw flames from the side of the stage, and the fire brigade comes in a couple of days. Until then we got nothing to say and nothing to know, but something to drink and maybe something to smoke. Let it go until our roads are changed, singing we found love in a local rave. No, I don't really know what I'm supposed to say, but I can just figure it out, then hope and pray. I told her my name, I said it's nice to meet you, then she handed me a bottle of water filled with tequila. I already know she's a keeper, just from this one small act of kindness. I'm in deep. If anybody finds out, I meant to drive home, but I drunk all of it now. Not sobering up, we just sit on the couch, one thing led to another, now just kissing my mouth. I need you, darling, come on, set the tone. If you feel the falling,